Twin flame challenges. And we're going to talk about some of our personal challenges that we experience moving through physical separation for the purpose of helping you, and I'm sure that you may resonate in some way. So Adam, what is the number one thing that you move through during physical separation? Like the biggest challenge that you recall?
I think it was our core block to Harmonious Union, abandonment, which is part of it, right? Yeah. So I would say probably like 3-4 months before Harmonious Union. So around fall of 2019. Ish, winter.
Like what exactly was coming up for you that you had to heal through? Like, do you remember examples of triggers and things that were happening in your reality that were triggering that core wound?
Yeah, I feel like it was just felt like the world up and left sort of thing. I felt like incredibly alone. It just felt like shit, basically.
It was in a time where we had quit talking too.
Yeah, we didn't talk that time. We didn't even know we were twin flames, but we had like quite a relationship before that, you know.
Right.
So I would say that was it. And it's kind of like one of those things where you're kind of like healing and kind of like trying to make yourself feel better, but then you're like right back down. You're like splattered down on the ground again, kind of thing. So it was hard to get a grasp on anything feeling good for months.
Yeah, and so how, well, I'm sure, but they know, but
I think this is my most told story.
To reiterate, like, how did you move through that challenge? What did you do? Like, what pointers or advice do you have if someone's experiencing abandonment with their twin flame?
Well, God is never going to abandon you. And I think as soon as I put my whole self into God, I would just like, immerse myself in anything God for like a while. And then I would start feeling better. But I think it's a quote, something like, when you realize God is your ultimate lover, I don't know the rest of it, but then good things happen. So let's leave it at that, because I can't remember the full quote. I just seen it the other day. But so I feel like, when you put your focus on something that's not the situation, basically, because I think everyone, they like to put the focus on everything going on around them. What's going on? I'm being abandoned. I'm being hurt. I'm being, I'm in pain. But if you can point yourself to something that, you have to constantly do it though. But then
that's the work, right?
That is the
like,
work. It's hard.
When you hear people saying like you got to do the inner work, or you hear us saying that's what we mean, is like you've got to continue to point yourself into the truth and aligning yourself into the truth. And that's what Adam was doing. Was that I feel really bad right now, but I know God is the foundation of my harmonious union, so I'm going to do everything that I can to focus on my relationship with God and point myself into God. I
realized that only I could make myself happy, not anything that goes around, happening around me. Basically, I have to figure this out. I can't just look and see, oh, this is happening, because the world will mirror a lot of things to you, basically. And I just have to focus on things that make me feel good. Doing more of that.
That's perfect.
Yeah. What is your thing?
I feel like, what was coming up for me as you were talking was, also twin flames. I had the core wound of abandonment. And I feel like the way that really played out for me is feeling like the love between me and my twin flame was not reciprocated. Like, that's really something in probably the whole time of moving through physical separation. Like, I had to have tremendous faith in that I'm doing the inner work and I may not see anything happening. And keep in mind too, like, I experienced a false twin flame prior to coming into the knowing that Adam was my true twin flame, right? But still yet, regardless of if it's true twin flame, false twin flame, the lessons are still relevant, and they're moving you into your union, physical togetherness. And so I had to trust and have a lot of faith that I didn't see anything changing in my reality. I didn't see any movement, and I really had to do the same thing, constantly directing myself into the truth, knowing that if I'm loving myself and I'm aligning to love, I can't be abandoned in love, because that's not, those two do not coexist, right? The vibration of divine love and the vibration of abandonment, they're not in harmony, they don't match. And so I knew that if I just kept showing up and loving myself and focusing on God, then I knew that something beautiful would have to come of that, because it's a vibration of love. And I was choosing to take my attention away from those lies of like, oh, well, you're twin flame, it's just you doing this, they're not doing any of the work, you know, they're not changing, they're not healing, they're not growing, they're, you know, have nothing to do with you. Like, I really had to let all of those lies go, and it paid off, right? And investing into myself through love, it paid off immensely, and here we are today in a harmonious union. And so the work really does work. Whenever, you know, if you've heard that slogan before, it's really true. Yeah.
Well, I was reminded of another quote here.
Yeah.
I am just like coming up with the quotes there, but Shalia Claire, divine.
Shalia,
Said, the promise of faith is that you won't be abandoned. And I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
So when you have faith, like, you have to know that good things are going to happen for you.
Right. And we're all one with the truth. Every single one of us. It doesn't matter who you are watching this video right now. We are all connected to that one truth, and that one truth is love. And so you know in your heart that your twin flame loves you. You feel that when you tune into your heart space and you're together with them. And that is where you want to continue to root yourself in and ground into, because if you give your attention to that, well, what do you think is going to happen? Like, we're creators in our reality. We manifest by our thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. So if you're investing all of yourself into the truth, well, then the truth is going to manifest in your reality. That's simple law of attraction, right? Like attracts like. And so take back your power, and, you know that your challenges are going to be unique to you, and also know that they're perfect for you, because they're leading you into the dreams and desires that you hold in your heart. And your twin flame does love you, regardless of what's going on in your reality. You know, whether you're in contact or no contact, they love you just as much as you love them.
Don't hesitate to reach out to us for some support. You don't have to do it alone.
Yeah.
We can help you, I promise. Yeah.
Yeah.
We love what we do, so we love supporting people.
Exactly. And don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe, and you'll catch us in the next video.